Good day, ma'am. For today's presentation, we will discuss about the Japanese period on the year 1941-1945 in the post-war literature.
Lesson 1, Significant Event During the Period. In the Lesson 2, Post-War Stories.
Lesson 1, the significant event during the period. So first, there was a lull in Philippine literature. The second, Filipino writers in English were put under strict surveillance. The third, most of the English publications were stopped. The fourth, Tagalog writings flourished with Liwayway and Daily Tribune as publishers. The fifth, movie houses showing American films were closed and converted into theaters for stage plays. The sixth, three forms of poetry occurred: Tanaga, Haiku, and Karaniwang Anyo. And the last, English writings were revived and utilized for propaganda. Ildefonso Santos, a writer, wrote a Tanaga titled Palay. It talks about the characteristics of a palay. Rodolfo S. Rosales, a writer, wrote a haiku titled Beauty.
Post-war short stories. Among the many mentioned stories, here are the two examples of short story in the post-war. First is The Magnificent 1950. The Magnificent was written by Estrella D. Alfon. Was a Filipino author who wrote the English. She held on the degree from the University of the Philippines and was a member of a writer club. The Magnificence depicts the mother's battle against the male abuse, which manifests a reversal of gender stereotypes and woman improvement. Estrella Alfon is one of the most prominent writer in the community, for she is recognized to wrote about the feminist movement. Next short story was entitled Tata Celo by Rogelio Sicat. Rogelio Sicat was a prolific Filipino novelist, playwright, and a short story writer. One of the most prominent director of the status in our society, and is the central theme of the story was all about the wealth and the lack of it, to which Tata Celo unfortunately falls on the latter. Wealth is no doubt the primary distinguishing factor between who gets which and what he gets. As long as there is a power, the poor will always struggle. The Japanese period and the post-war literature was a little bit colorful. A lot of literature pieces was arise and being presented to the people, which contributes to the diverse culture of Filipinos.